What's up, guys? I just got back to the library to turn in my most recent short story, which was Elevation by Stephen King, and I just want to chat about it for a little bit. So whenever, you guys know that whenever I get these short stories, I don't know anything about them. I just completely random, pick them off the shelf, let's read the book type style. I was hesitant getting another Stephen King book because on my previous one, I wasn't like the biggest fan of it, but this one kind of took me by surprise. It's like a slow burn short story, which is kind of weird because it's already a short story, so you wouldn't think it would be a slow burn, but it does a lot of like build up to what's happening with the main character in it, but it's actually a true like sci-fi. I was not expecting at all the things that happen to the character. I don't want to go into too detail because I don't want to be a spoiler, but I would give this like a 3.5 out of 5 rating because it is good and the ending is really good, but it's the build up for me that I was not like totally thrilled about. I would have expected that more in like a normal size book, but this one it's like 150 pages. So the short stories, I think it should be like, okay, here are the characters. Boom, this is what's going on. Okay, we're at the end. So that's kind of what I expect with short stories. But this one was like a slow burn short story, so it kind of caught me off guard. I thought I would be really bored whenever I first started it, but the ending was really good. So I recommend reading it. I think it's a good book. It's a short story if you're trying to like me, I read multiple stories at a time, which is kind of chaotic. It's a good kind of story if you needed a break from a big book that you're reading to kind of get something different and then kind of go back into that big read again. I would say this is a good book to kind of throw in there randomly. So I'm at the library and it's raining, and so let's pick out our next book. Alright, so I just got to the library and picked out my short story for you guys that I'll be reading. I picked out Upright Women Wanted. I'm not sure what this book is going to be about. I know nothing about it. It just meets my short story criteria. It's going to be interesting. I read the flaps on the inside. Seems intriguing. Seems exciting. So I'm excited about reading this book.